How to stop living paycheck to paycheck. Living paycheck to paycheck is one of the most exhausting ways to live, not just financially, mentally, because it slowly turns life into survival mode. Every month becomes a countdown. You get paid, you breathe for a moment, then slowly watch the money disappear again. Rent, bills, food, debt, unexpected expenses. And before you know it, you're checking your bank account with anxiety. What makes this cycle dangerous is that after a while, it starts to feel normal. People stop asking, "How do I escape this?" and instead start asking, "How do I survive this month?" That shift is powerful, because once survival becomes your normal state, long-term thinking disappears. And that's one of the biggest reasons people stay financially stuck for years. The truth is, most people living paycheck to paycheck are not irresponsible. Many are working hard. Some are working harder than ever before. But modern life has become incredibly expensive. Food prices rise, rent rises, fuel rises, everything rises, except people's peace of mind. And while some people are genuinely struggling because of income, a lot of people are trapped for a deeper reason. They never learned how money actually behaves. Most people enter adulthood emotionally unprepared for money. Emotional spending becomes one of the biggest silent killers of financial progress. Companies know this. Modern society pushes convenience and instant gratification. Everything is designed to make spending feel effortless. But small financial leaks eventually become major problems. Many people don't even realize how much money quietly disappears every month. And honestly, social media has made this even worse. People constantly compare themselves to lifestyles they can't realistically afford. People feel pressure to look successful long before they actually become financially stable. And that pressure creates terrible financial decisions. Buying things temporarily creates dopamine. It creates the illusion of progress. But after the excitement disappears, the financial stress returns even stronger. But maybe the biggest reason people stay paycheck to paycheck is this: their income never grows faster than their lifestyle. Someone finally earns more money, but instead of creating breathing room, their expenses rise too. More eating out, more lifestyle upgrades, freedom never arrives. This is exactly why some people making good salaries still feel financially trapped. Financial freedom isn't only about how much money you make. It's also about how much pressure your lifestyle creates. Many people today are carrying invisible financial pressure constantly. Pressure to maintain an image. But real financial progress usually looks boring at first. It often means spending less, saying no more often, delaying gratification, being patient. Patience has become rare. People want transformation immediately. That's why so many fall into trading fantasies and get-rich-quick schemes. People become desperate for escape. And desperation is dangerous because desperate people usually make emotional decisions. One of the first steps to escaping this living is learning emotional control, not just financial knowledge, emotional control. Because money problems are often deeply connected to behavior, impulse spending, avoiding responsibility. These habits quietly destroy progress. The first step is becoming brutally honest about your situation. Where is your money actually going? Most people never truly track it. When they finally do, they're shocked. Not because of one massive expense, but because of hundreds of small, unconscious decisions. The second step is increasing your value. At some point, reducing spending alone won't solve everything. You need skills. The world rewards valuable people. Communication, sales, technology. Learning useful skills creates leverage, and leverage creates options. That's how people regain control. Freedom usually comes from discipline before it comes from money. Someone with discipline can slowly build stability even from very little. That's why consistency matters so much. Small improvements repeated over time completely change lives. None of these things feel dramatic in the moment, but years later, the results become dramatic. You do not need to become rich overnight to stop feeling trapped. Sometimes the first stage of financial freedom is simply creating breathing room. A little less stress, a little more control, a little more stability. That changes people mentally. Constant financial stress destroys confidence. But when someone finally starts improving, their entire mindset begins changing. Escaping paycheck to paycheck living is not really about becoming rich. It's about reclaiming control over your life, your decisions, your future. It starts with awareness, patience, and the willingness to stop lying to yourself. Once that cycle finally breaks, everything begins changing. Subscribe for more.